Hey guys, it's me, Carly, coming at you with another video, and today I want to talk about Peter Starker, which is Tony Stark and Peter Parker, and I can't believe I just gave it a ship name. And why I don't like the relationship they have, or why Tony Stark is one of the most overrated pieces of on the earth, and why I really don't like the fandom surrounding it. First of all, I can't stand this relationship for mainly one reason, and that is the absolute disregard of Uncle Ben. Like, Uncle Ben... Oops, just peeled the nail off. Uncle Ben is a huge part of Peter Parker's life. He is like the core of he is a big part of who Peter is. He is the inspiration of why Peter does what he does. It's like, with great power comes great responsibility. And one of the beautiful things about the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies, the one thing they did get right is Uncle Ben's message and Uncle Ben's influence carried all the way throughout the series, or the sequels of the movie. And even with the Andrew Garfield movie, even though I think Andrew Garfield was like totally fucked over, he deserved better, Uncle Ben's message carried over, and they were going to have a good storyline with what happened to Peter and his parents, and I was like really dying to know that, but no. In MCU, there's no mention of Uncle Ben, except something like initials BP or something, Ben Parker, and Uncle Peter Parker apparently wears Uncle Ben's old coat, or suit jacket, to a dance. But like, he's not an integral part of the story. His message is not integral because he's being replaced with Tony Stark, which I don't know why, because Tony Stark's a hypocrite. He's an alcoholic, which I'm not shitting on alcoholics, but like, it's just, why does Peter emulate Tony Stark so much? He's not perfect, and they turned him into a Iron Man fanboy, which, okay, would be fine if he wasn't like if Uncle Ben wasn't being driven out of the narrative, or his message wasn't being driven out of the narrative. And this Peter Parker, who's played by the talented Tom Holland, is just another Peter Parker fanboy, or another Tony Stark fanboy, and now he suddenly wants to become the next Iron Man, which just... Iron Man has a whole ass family! I mean, I think whoever Black Iron Man is, I think it's War Machine. I don't remember. Or I forget who the blue Iron Man guy is. And then you have Yari Williams, who is Ironheart. And no, it cannot be Tony Stark's daughter. I don't want to see that either. But why do you want to make Peter Parker the next Iron Man? Like, Peter Parker has his own special abilities and has his own talents and can be his own hero. He doesn't need to copy anyone else. I mean, sure, he can have some guidance from other heroes to help him become his own hero, but just, I gotta be the next Iron Man. Tony's really inspiring me. Like, what happened to Uncle Ben? It's like, is it not bad enough that you treat Mary Jane Watson, the real MJ, like absolute shit, and now you gotta do it to Uncle Ben? No, I hate it. And, oh, the fandom gets me going. The damn fandom is annoying as fuck, because people actually ship Peter Parker, I was about to say Peter Stark and Tony Parker. Peter Parker and Tony Stark, which, first of all, ew. Second of all, Peter is a high schooler. and Tony Stark is old enough to be his dad. Like, can Peter go out with girls his own age? Or boys if he's bi? I think there was a rumor that Spider-Man's bi. Can we not ship Tony Stark and Peter Parker? Can we actually remember what makes Peter Parker and what drives his inspiration? Huh? Can we do that? It's Uncle Ben. It's Ben Parker. Like, in Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man said to Norman Osborn, right before he died, when Norman's like, you could have been a son to me. I could have been like a father to you. And Peter Parker's exact words were, I had a father, and his name was Ben Parker. Like, Ben Parker was obviously his dad's brother, Peter's dad's brother, but Ben Parker took Peter in when he was a baby. He taught Peter. There's even in the cartoon series, an older cartoon series, where they're jumping alternate dimensions, and Ben, to try to get the venom off of, an alternate Uncle Ben tries to get the venom off of Peter, and it's because that's how strong of an influence he had in Peter's life. So why are you taking that away? Because it's always Uncle Ben who was there. It was Uncle Ben who taught Peter how to fish. It was Uncle Ben who taught Peter how to do, who showed up on Father Sunday, if they even have that. I'm just making that up, so just go with me on this. It was Uncle Ben who tucked Peter in at night with Aunt May. And it was Uncle Ben who inspired his wife and nephew. Peter might as well be Ben's child, because Ben raised Peter. Ben helped raise Peter and mold him into the man he is, and helped mold him into the hero that he is. Yes, you can say it's a radioactive spider, but the heart is Uncle Ben and Aunt May, not Tony Stark, some overrated rich white guy. It's just so bothersome. And then the fandom is like, oh my gosh, Tony and Peter would be such a cute couple, or Tony and Peter, oh, it's so cute how Peter wants to become the next Iron Man. No, it's not fucking cute at all. It's ugly. And I need to back up a bit. He needs to just stop. It needs to stop. Oh my goodness, stop. Anyways, I don't like the Tony and Peter Parker relationship. Oh, and another thing, just a little side note. I'm sick and tired of Peter Parker being a teenager. Into the Spider-Verse and the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies, and even the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movies were some of the best movies ever. Yeah. Even though some people are going to disagree on that, but I don't care. Into the Spider-Verse has to be my favorite movie ever, because it showed a multitude of spider people, and it showed that Peter Parker was following Uncle Ben's example, being a mentor to someone, which Uncle Ben was a mentor to Peter. And I want Peter to be a mentor to Miles and Penny Parker and someone else and whoever else is Spider person or something. But I just don't like Tony and Peter for that reason, because it's just erasing Uncle Ben. Anyways, now this rant is concluded, and if you like this video, like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment down below, and thank you for listening to me babble on. Have a good one.